Good day, podcast community. Pete Kane here, Podcast Pete, and certified high performance coach. Well, free gift of high performance coaching, the digital course that I created for you. Because the gift of learning, the gift of personal development is the gift that will keep on giving. And it can be yours. I'm going to give you a code, but I'm going to explain why. Activating it will change your life, will transform what you're doing into the most incredible, bright, abundant future that you could ever have. And I can confidently say it because it happened to me. And it happened in my journey, and I want to shorten it for you and I want to gift it to you. So let me make this a little bigger. Yes. The high performance, what we have here is high performance habits. And let me give you a little framework for it so you can see what we mean. High Performance Habits by Brendan Burchard. He certified me. He has the largest personal development community in the world. 70 countries, hundreds of thousands of people that are making personal development a daily thing. He's been doing it for 20 years. He coaches one-on-one. He coaches me one-on-many. But every day I get a chance to be coached by the best. If you want to hire him one-on-one, you better write a check for $1 million because that's what he charges. And he's earned every penny of it, and he's worth every penny of it. But here's what you're going to see. Clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence are the 5 high performance habits. And when you wrap that in a digital course that has vocal points, which is establishing a baseline, getting your habits, getting you ready for clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. Then you go into the mastery stage of the transformation. When you talk about physiology, psychology, productivity mastery, persuasion mastery, and purpose mastery, and then a mindset of a high performance person, you have the ability to transform, to have that bright future, to have that abundant future, because it takes these skills, proven skills. Let me go back to this. High Performance Habits. Get the book. It'll be the best book you can read. One of the best you'll ever read because it's focused on high performance habits. Clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. I'm going to try and stop talking with my hands. My brother says, man, what are you, an Italian? You're talking with your hands. I can only see your hands. So I'm going to try and keep my hands flat on the book. Okay. So these 5 habits are the core of what we train you on, teach you on, transform you. You can have it for free. Now, here's the thing. You get stuff for free, and if you take it with not having the value of a $300 course, because that's what it is, that would be a bargain. But I want to gift it to you. I want to start your journey with high performance habits. I want to start your journey so you can have an abundant future, can have a brighter future for you and your family. Because if you've ever felt that you don't have time to spend with your family because you're working, always trying to do one more thing, well, there's definitely a better way, and we can help you. But you got to get clear. You have to have clarity in your life. Energy comes from both mental and physical. The mental fatigue that our brain goes through, whether it's scrolling social media or watching 4 hours of TV, taxes the brain. That's why you veg out, because you're worn out. But if you recognize your energy level and you start exercising, you start doing the things that'll help generate energy. And I said generate. Energy just doesn't magically come to us. We have to generate it. And when you do that, you have the vigor to tackle courage, because being bold is a muscle. And if you're constantly working on your courage and you have a strategy to do it, you get more confident. And when you get more confident, you're able to go into your business with a different mindset. But it's learning that skill. Then when you look at productivity, I've said it before, I do 3 mini days in one. 3 in one. 6 3-hour days. No, excuse me, 3 6-hour days. Dyslexic, I tend to flip it. But when you look, the last 100 years, hasn't changed that 24-hour mindset. But if you look at it differently, and you look at it as 3 6-hour days, you're able to get 3 times as much done. So you can smoke your competition. And believe me, if you're not doing it, they're doing it. So you have to understand that mindset by breaking it up to 3 6-hour days, having higher energy, generating more energy, having clarity. I work on three projects, 5 moves. I have them written right down there. I see them every day. So I don't get distracted. Without that, I'm recovering ADD. I'm recovering a lot of things. But when you are able to have clarity, vision, dream, you know what you're doing. You start your day. I start all my days. I drink my water because I hydrate during the evening. Then I get my journal out and I start writing. Dump some information on a pad. Where is it? Here it is. I dump it on this book. Then I just start writing. I just get the thoughts out of my mind, because you have between 12 and 60,000 thoughts that go through our brain every day. How do you think you're going to get clear about what you're doing? You wonder why you watch that first TikTok movie or video, then 2 hours later, you're still watching it because you didn't have a plan. You were just vegging, and we say we're just chilling out and being entertained. There's nothing wrong with entertainment, but if you want to build and create your life, you got to get clear. You got to get clear about what you want to do. And we can help you get clear. Schedule a strategy session if you want. If you're not clear on what you're doing and where you're going, spend an hour with me. It'll be the best hour you could ever spend for your business and your life, because when you get clarity and you understand the strategies that are involved with generating energy, building your courage, working 3 mini days into one. So you're not doing hour meetings. Maybe you're doing 10-minute meetings because you want to get them done sooner. There's no reason why you have to set aside an hour. But if you've always been doing that, we don't realize that that's time wasted. When people say, I don't have the time, and I hear it all the time. I don't have time. Somebody will say, like, I asked him a couple of times to be on the podcast and said, oh, I don't have the time. No, the real answer is you haven't prioritized it. Because if you knew what was possible, you would find the time, but you don't, and you don't prioritize it. Same way when you're building your day, when you're doing a morning routine, when you're going through what I just told you, water, journaling, thinking, then getting into the 5 to Thrive, the growth day. So I get my framework, my motivation for the day, the rocket fuel. Put down a list of things I want to do, and I'm always working on 3, 5. 3 projects, 5 moves. Been doing it for weeks and weeks. Same 3 projects, almost the same moves. Because sometimes I get them done and it's off, but a lot of times I'm still working on it. But those are the strategies you learn. Those are the strategies that a high performance coach coached me. 3 coaches for a whole year. One for 6 months, the others for 3 months. Helped me to have that transformation. I love it when people say, I don't need a coach. All the top performers have them. You may not think you do, but what is possible? What if Michael Jordan hadn't had a coach? Would he have had 5 championships? I doubt it, because he didn't have it until Phil Jackson showed up. Tom Brady, does he, at his age when he was performing, he had a quarterback coach. He had lots of coaches. He has a fitness coach. I think he had a nutrition coach. He had them all. And that's the level that's possible with you. High performance habits. Work on those 5 habits. Transform your life. Master them, and you transform your life. Now, the cool thing, let me get this off here. The cool thing is we combine it, let me go here, with key person of influence, because you have to be thinking globally. Act local, think global, because the world changed. There's over 1 billion people that speak English that could be hearing your message, but you can't hear it if it's not out there. So if you're not exercising and activating the 7-11-4 formula, you're going to get smoked. And you're going to get smoked quick, because the next couple of years are going to move so fast and so much rapid change that if you're not prepared and you're not on the train, instead of getting run over by the train, then all of a sudden you're going to wonder what happened. And the world changed and you were sitting by the side. You were a spectator. Get involved. Learn what the 7-11-4 is. 7 hours of consumption, 11 buying signals, and 4 different platforms. There's more on that on some of our videos. You can search Daniel Priestley. You can search our channel. We have plenty on it. Because those 2 things, high performance habits and Daniel Priestley's 7-11-4, the key person of influence, together they're better. And we teach that, because once you go through this first 6 sessions, you get to an invitation to join our live group coaching. Live group coaching. And when you get to the 6th, which is productivity, influence is the last one, is going to activate an email to invite you to join with 10 business-minded leaders, 5 veterans, and 5 youth. Because together you're better. Learning together on a common goal, framework of high-performance habits, understanding the key person of influence, leveraging that for you. So you have a bright future. You have an abundant future. So you're not feeling stuck or frustrated because you can't spend the time with your loved ones. Life is precious, and it can go like that. And if you don't hug your loved ones and do it frequently, and do it when being present with them, and that's possible once you learn this system and you are able to get so much more done in a day, because you have a morning routine that develops a routine, that develops momentum, that develops a process. And when you're learning with a group of 20 people and you're doing 1 hour a week focused on the high performance habits and focused on the key person of influence, your future is bright, and you're heading to an abundant future. So let me see here. Let me make sure. Okay, that's on there. Okay. Go back here so you can just see. This right here. Look at high performance focal points. Google Brendan Bouchard and the high performance habits. Buy the book. Get access. He has plenty of training out there. Free is good if it's focused. You want to be focused on what you're learning. A certified high performance coach is going to give you feedback, critical feedback. It's going to give you the tools to get it done. It's going to challenge you. It's going to allow you to have transformation in your life. So if you're feeling stuck, feeling frustrated, feeling like, man, there's so much information coming out. How do I handle it? Where do I go? What do I do? And you want clarity? Book a clarity session with us. Go to pk.me/SS. It'll be the best 1 hour you've spent in your life in understanding, because right now is the best time to do it. If you wait, probably never do it. But if you activate it now, your future can look bright. And it could be an abundant future. Because when you look at, after you finish the 6th session of influence, it's going to activate an email for you to join a live group high performance coaching by me and a certified high performance coach. Only certified high performance coach are going to take you through this experience. We can help you learn the coaching model, but you got to get certified to be able to participate in this. But 10 business-minded, impactful people that focus on the global mindset. Then you have 5 veterans, which we want to give back. They gave for us. They sacrificed for us. They'll be in the group with you to help you understand what kind of mindset it takes of a person that's willing to put their life on the line, willing to serve their country, willing to step up and do what they needed to do to preserve our freedoms. Don't take your freedom for granted, because it can be taken away in a second. So activate a group coaching experience. 5 of our future leaders, empowering our future leaders through the 12-session coaching experience, 1 hour a week for transformation. But you have to go through the 6 to get the invitation to join the 20 in a live coaching experience. Okay, so let me go back to, hold on here, Nelly. There we go. I want you to look at this. Okay, these are the 12 sessions. And here's the framework. You get the digital course first that I put together for you. You learn the mindset. You get to the 6th finished influence. Then you get invited to the live group coaching experience. We make our money on you wanting to go faster. If this is free, what the heck do you pay for? You pay for faster results, faster transformation. And there's a very affordable option for you. And we've set it up so you can do it once a month with content creation too, 1 time a month. So twice a month, you're going to do coaching once a month, and you're going to be creating content once a month. Or you can coach twice a month and get content creation twice a month. Those 2 programs are open to you. We have limited spots. Once they're gone, they're gone. They'll be part of the Founders Club, which they always have access to our tools in our community. And then you have to qualify for the weekly coaching. If you make 100,000 or you do $1 million in business in your $1 million in revenue in your business, you can qualify for that. But that is only 4 people. So that is very elite. We want the right people to take that. And if you're not in that category, then you have the other 2 options. So let me give you here. Go to Peak. Whoa, that's a little different. I don't know why that's coming up that way. Grow and connect with us at pkane.me/connect. Let me make this a little smaller. Here we go. There we go. Wow, I think, hold on here. Okay, let me make this. There we go. That's a little bit better. Thing was so big. I don't know why that thing got bigger. I don't know. Okay, go to pkane.me/connect. That way you can be a part of our community. To access the course, look for the free digital course, use the word podcast or gift, either one will waive the $300 fee. We look forward to helping you lead an abundant life, to have some more time to do the things you want to do in life. Because life is precious and you're not guaranteed tomorrow. So live your life fully today. And if you do it with a high performance mindset, ooh, man, it gets good. The future is bright and it's abundant. Okay. So I'm Pete Kane. Be bold. Let me see if I have, okay. I was looking for a comment. Okay. Pete Kane, be bold,